New documents in the investigation into the disappearance and death of Norfolk-based sailor Angelina Resendiz. I'm News 3's Kurt Williams, and a Texas congressman sent our team this memo, this two-page memo that they say they received from the Navy. It details the timeline into what the Navy says happened from the time Resendiz was last seen, including information from her command leaders and naval investigators. Resendiz's mother says this memo only gives her more questions.
It is a deflection of responsibility. That's all that is.
Esmeralda Castle, the mother of Angelina Resendiz, says the Navy memo sent to at least one member of Congress doesn't give her any answers as to what happened to her daughter.
They could have acted faster. They could have preserved evidence. They could have preserved my daughter's life if they treated it differently.
Congressman Henry Cuellar of Texas is on the House Appropriations Committee, specifically focusing on defense and homeland security. His staff sent us the memo they said was given to them by the Navy. Those 2 pages break down how Navy personnel at Naval Station Norfolk say they responded in the early days of Resendiz's disappearance. The memo alleges Resendiz was last seen in the barracks room of another unnamed sailor the morning of May 29th. It says that she was on authorized leave and expected to report to work by 7:30 the next morning, but she didn't show. Navy leaders say they checked both Resendiz's room and the room of the sailor she was with the day before. Neither of them was found. That's when the memo says Resendiz was considered UA, an abbreviation for unauthorized absence. 1 day later, May 31st, Norfolk police contacted NCIS saying someone filed a missing persons report on both Resendiz and the sailor she was last seen with. And that's when NCIS says they started investigating their disappearance. Resendiz's body would be found 9 days later in a wooded area in the Broad Creek neighborhood of Norfolk. Naval investigators have not released the name of the other sailor reported missing, if that sailor has been found, or if that's the sailor who Navy leaders have not yet named, currently in pretrial confinement. Resendiz's mother believes that sailor killed her daughter, but Navy investigators have not shared how they believe that person is connected to Resendiz's death. Castle, along with civil rights activists, have been calling for transparency in how they say Navy leadership handled her daughter's disappearance. She says the actions outlined in the memo were not enough.
That is intentionally misleading the government, misleading the community, misleading family, us, right? The proper authorities of the truth of what happened.
Castle spoke with Virginia Senators Tim Kaine and Mark Warner at the Capitol back in June. Both echoed their commitment to helping her get answers. News 3 asked both senators if they received this memo. Staff members for Senator Tim Kaine's office said he did not, while a member of Senator Warner's office said that they couldn't share anything at the moment, but did send us a statement saying that the senator is continuing to engage with the Navy. Kurt Williams, WTKR News 3.